my like government right now, like I can't change anything because enactment chance is 0. So before I get the checkmate, I gotta get like I gotta take control of something else, and I gotta get the government maybe shifted a little bit towards being more progressive with landed voting. Like I could probably pass it too. Like it has a lower chance of getting passed, but I could probably get it through.
All right, I'm good to go here. All right, so let me take a look at Chile. Now
Yeah,
that I've got
you got a
that
couple
together.
more minutes. Yeah, because this is 1886. It's 50 years later. Totally different state at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on the landed voting law for sure, though. Yeah, in the Mac. Oh, and Kunz in. Oh, I didn't see that one. Good call out with that one. Oh, this is like an even size war too. Ooh, it's coming up. The Coons against the Mimana. I have a feeling the Mimana might win.
Oh my god, here. I got worried that this revolt was gonna mess me up because I was like, wait, I only have 3 battalions, but they have 0.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what my laws are
Okay, I'm gonna begin the game now.
here. Alright, let's do this.
We'll leave it on 1 for a little bit, just to let the game settle in. Bumped it up to 2.
Oh my god, they are about to go bankrupt here in Chile.
Oh, your economy's not so good either.
Yeah, we're about to go bankrupt, and yet we're subsidizing the trade centers. I can tell you something we're not doing anymore.
Yeah, let's subsidize the shopkeepers.
I know, right? That's the ticket to success.
I can't wait till I open up my trade routes, dude. And also, if we can, I'm gonna test out, see if we can play this game after 1936 as multiplayer. So like, don't like go all in into 1936. We can see if we can do like a session 11 of 10. Yeah, we can reset the session. Do campaign number 2. I gotta think about what country do for campaign number 2. I might do America, maybe. Just don't get in my way then.
Is it too soon to have a 3-player USA, Canada, Mexico, North America battle royale?
That'd be funny. Or the team up, be like a federation.
Yeah, yeah, right. All right. Hey there, Ozzy. Good to see ya. I'm doing trying to do split audio between my multiplayer session and the stream here. All right. And they got their construction paused. Well, I guess that makes sense if you're
Broke.
going under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like Mexico would have been a lot easier for you to play as.
Yeah, right. I probably should have. They are
You would have
pretty
had a
big there.
gold mine.
Let's see.
You do enjoy that tip of America, though. I'll give you that.
I know, right? No, I enjoy like the smaller countries. When a country has like tons of states, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, this looks like a headache.
I feel
What?
like for a multiplayer game, it's much better to play. Like, I just want to play like as a safer country. So I was like, you know what? Japan has so many people. I can't run out of peasants to build jobs for.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm thinking about that now. Maybe like the next game, I'll finally take a bigger country. But
At least this session's like halfway over.
yeah, although I
This
have to say,
campaign.
my Paraguay run, I ended Paraguay as a great power, so you can get there, but I don't know if Chile is going to be able to get there starting in 1886 like this. Although they have a lot of land down here, so
Yeah, they took some of Argentina. So
yeah. Quite honestly, I might just run toward bankruptcy and just take the bankruptcy because I feel like bankruptcy is actually not that terrible. Like I don't want to play towards it, but
and honestly, like since you're taking over, since it's going bankrupt, it's not you're like the new guy in charge after the
yeah,
bankruptcy.
yeah. One thing I noticed in I forget what run I was doing this, but if you really are going to go bankrupt, just like put your taxes all the way down and get your standard of living up, and then just run right into bankruptcy. Because if you're going to get there, like just smash right into it.
Yeah, might as well do that. Just make everyone happy for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just be like government shutdown for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, right? The bill didn't pass. We're shutting everything down. Because, like, all those negative effects, they last for 10 years, but they also, like, scale down over that 10 years, so it's not terrible. Yeah, and I'm only like... Yeah, I'm only like $400,000 away from it, so... I think that's what I'm going to do here.
Yeah, I can't really do a diplomatic action with you either.
Yeah.
I have no interest with you. I can't like take over your debt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or bankroll.
Although I have to say, yeah, I am only like in the whole 6K in my budget here. I feel like it's also kind of salvageable. Let's see. Ozzy, yeah. Yeah, this is the run you want to make your Chile con carne with. That's kind of what my economy is looking like right now, Chile con carne.
There's only like one state I might not build railroads in. And it's just because they're the Raikou Islands, so it makes no sense for me to put a railway there. And there's nobody there to take up the jobs right now. But I'm about to get Japan is about to have its own national railway system. I got so much bureaucracy to spare too. It's insane.
Oh, hey there, Kelly Sprutton. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the compliment on the videos on the tutorial stuff. Um, yeah, I'm glad you're watching. I'm looking forward to making a bunch more of them. But yeah, yeah, the start I gave myself here is not ideal, but I don't know. I think it's salvageable. I think so. Ozzy, yeah.
Still
Oh,
can't
the
believe I got
YouTube Shorts. All
Japan to
right,
be so stable.
good to know
Love it.
those are. Good to know those actually go reach people. Because the whole YouTube content making thing, I am fairly new to, so I'm just making stuff and throwing it out there and wishing for the best. Mines and plantations and ignore schools. Best way to go. Callie Sprutton, have you um, what type of games do you usually play on here? Do you like to do like the bigger nations, the smaller ones? Do you have like an angle yet you like to do? All right. Yeah, I think I'm embracing the bankruptcy because we also like own no buildings, so I can't even sell them.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. All right. So it's time to put them taxes down. No consumption taxes. Full steam ahead into that bankruptcy. Let's do this.
Yes.
Frick, I was looking around because I was thinking, oh, for a second, maybe I'll try to salvage this economy. Nope. Let's do this.
Was that for ham? Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Your mic's really low, so I didn't. It's hard to hear.
Is it better now?
It went up a little bit.
It should be better.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on my end here.
Is it okay for you?
Yeah, I mean, if you could turn it up a little louder, it'd be nice. Like, I do have you at 200% already.
Let me see.
I mostly played as Sweden and Belgium since that's everyone's recommendation for newbies. Yeah, I've also tried Japan to practice bootstrapping my own econ from scratch. But man, it's tough to not have access to trade early on. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. But yeah, that's what I've heard too. Like Sweden and Belgium are good ones to do. Um, I think personally a good country too for the early game, just to learn the early game, but it gets harder the later you go on, is Congo. Because with Congo, you're isolationist, so nobody is gonna like take anything, and you start with like no buildings, so you really get to just start your economy up from scratch. Nobody in the beginning of the game is coming to conquer you, so you really can just like build and see how each of the buildings kind of start stacking on top of each other. So that's also a good one to do too. Eventually, though, once you get to the mid game and the rush for Africa starts to happen, it starts to get a little more complicated. Raina Hudson, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Welcome, welcome. The Dutch seem good because of the banks, but that's from my Age of Empires knowledge. Yeah, no, yeah, the Dutch are a fun one to do too. They're kind of like Belgium in the sense that they're pretty big, but you're not managing a lot of states, so you're kind of good on that end.
I don't know how, but my literacy in Japan is top 20 right now.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't even like really go harder on universities.
Oh, yeah, mine's up to 64%. Maybe that's why they went bankrupt. They just built a bunch of universities or something here.
Against the odds.
All right, this does present an interesting dynamic, though. How do you
Definitely
get
use more
a country
loyalists.
out of the hole? So definitely, first thing is bumping up these logging camps, because this is yikes. Cool, I'll try Congo run later. The biggest thing I'm still trying to figure out is roughly how much resources I need for each building. Yeah, a big hurdle for my first couple of runs was overbuilding construction sectors, yeah, which would send me into debt. With Sweden, it was fine, but with Japan, it was a big issue. Yeah, so that, it's true, that initial, like, trying to balance construction sectors and all that stuff, I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do right now, to be honest. It looks like we only have, even here right now, yeah, we've one construction sector in 1887. That's got to change here. But yeah, and it looks like this country is not... We have no access to cotton. Oh my lord, no wonder. Oh, I just discovered Chile has no access to cotton. That's got to be new. I feel like a while back, before some updates, I did like a Chile run.
Well, they got livestock ranches,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is fabric.
Yeah, you can get some fabric from that. I find though that's like...
Oh, I agree. It's a bad way to farm fabric, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's maybe what you're.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like you're remembering it through that way.
Yeah, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I'm guessing Chile doesn't have the lowest interest ever when going... Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we're still an insignificant power, so our interest rate is 16.9. It could be worse, but that's still not good. So once we hit the bankruptcy, we're gonna go with like, do not go into the red at all, because this is what happens unless you really start getting into like, I feel like below 13%, maybe 12%. Before that, you really can't hit debt because the interest payments kill you. Like if we didn't have these interest payments right now, I could probably salvage this. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build stuff while we go into debt and then take the debt. But the other problem is it looks like we're out of workers. So we are going to have to... but we don't have any money to turn it around. Interesting. Let's see. Well, a good thing is, since we're starting so far ahead,
Build another arts academy.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm about to build my second one.
We should have some labor-saving PMs, so that's what we'll do first here. Okay, let's.
Yeah,
look
that's
at
what
all
I'm
the
thinking. I could
buildings.
export art to the world, like what Japan does today.
Actually can't do it because of that isolation thing.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get rid of it.
Did you get rid of it?
Not yet. I'm trying to get landed voting passed first. I think that'll get me step in the right direction to get that isolationism removed.
Yeah, just do.
Because right now we're in an autocracy, so like it's really just, you know, like we're in charge, closed economy stuff. You know the drill.
Oh, I do.
Alright, so to my dismay, we already have a lot of the labor-saving PMs. Okay, okay. Well then...
I got a state that actually it can have unemployed people now. Holy that's wild. Looks like let's start developing here then.
Oh, yes, here we go. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, where's all my peasants? They all moved to Patagonia. Let's do this, Patagonia.
Patagonia. Yeah, that's a pretty decent state. You got sulfur, coal.
Yeah.
You got an arts academy. That sucks.
I know. Yeah. We're in debt. We have no resources, but we got art. Alright, so let's see. Basic resources and some of these. Where do we have... Let's see where we have railroads. Because we're going to need that for some of the labor-saving stuff. So we'll get one in Patagonia. Oh, and let's make sure they're actually employed. So we gotta do that. General Abraham.
Oh, I got a
Albano's
flood.
personal habits.
I feel like this flood, it won't be so bad, right? I don't think I'm gonna have a huge, because I've been building up my food supply and stuff, so, and I'm still building up food, so hopefully I won't have too much starvation or any starvation at all.
Oh yeah. So yeah, how are you in? Also, how are you in debt to yourself? Can you just say, yeah? What if I don't pay? So you're in debt to the buildings. So let me show that for a moment. So when you look at the buildings, let's take like a coal mine. So you see they have this cash reserve. You're actually borrowing from the cash reserves of your buildings. So that's why it's actually kind of good for your economy to run a little bit of a debt, because the interest payments are going to the building owners, which increases their income, which then increases the economy and all that. So basically, when you declare bankruptcy, it's why it says here all of the buildings will have their entire cash reserves wiped out. So you're kind of defaulting on all of your buildings. Time is passing and that pop-up showed up, so you can just postpone making a decision you don't want to. Like exploit it, or do you have time limit? Oh, you do have a time limit. Yeah, so like this right here, it's showing you I have like 49 days to respond to it, and if I don't, it's going to choose this. So you can always just kind of minimize something and leave it alone, but you do have a time limit going on it. So the relatively lenient Chilean immigration system has long been attractive to those fleeing their home nations. Recently, Dmitry Golovin has petitioned to join the stream of people. Yeah, no, we don't want that guy. With attitudes of the landowners towards Brazil growing more apathetic, their leadership has begun to discuss reassessing the group's support of the Chilean. No, we're gonna lean on them a little bit. This afternoon, Antonio Casanova, leader of the Petit Bourgeoisie, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the improvement of laissez-faire. Yeah, sounds great. Let's do that. Yes, here we go. It's bankruptcy time, baby.
Yes.
Boom. All right.
Party's over. Back to work, people.
Yeah. Put down your brushes and pick up the axes. All right. All right. So now we are. All right. So now we got a positive budget going. So
It's kind of cool, like roleplay wise, like the state that got the gold mine is just developing so fast, just attracting so many people. Like I'm about to like fill all the arable land up here soon.
Oh yeah, you just reminded me too. Where's my gold mines? Why do we have gold mines we're not using? What were they doing here?
That's the AI for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Weeks and 23 weeks.
So yeah, now that we declared bankruptcy, so these effects last for 10 years, but they scale down over that time. So we got a hit to our prestige. Our interest rate goes up significantly, so we absolutely cannot go into debt again. Institutions won't go up high. This thing, the market access price impact, is going to be really tough. And then we're definitely not going to war. Our offense and defense just like goes in the tank. All right. So we got an industrialist president now. So let's see who we got here. So who won? Oh, the Liberal Party won. Okay. There we go. This is what we want. didn't help us much for laissez-faire. Now, one thing we're going to try to do is get propertied women, because this will increase our workforce ratio, and we need workers. Now, we can't import anything. Thank you, Ozzy. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. And yeah, I'll somehow find a way to stick it to Persia and Japan.
Crazy thing about this state, Hokkaido, that the one I'm working on, it's on the northern tip of Japan. It literally started with nothing, and now it's like a booming state. Holy cow!
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to like build buildings there faster than the population can grow.
Oh my god, that's awesome. See, Abraham Albano, leader of the armed forces, has been loudly accusing the Liberal Party of misrule. No. We're still not really getting out of debt here. We need to get our construction sector turned on. Oof. Let's take a look at those gold mines again. Because they are gonna be the things that are gonna help us get a little bit out of debt here. Be nice too if we could get a bankroll. That's something that could help us out here. But it doesn't look like... Yeah, no, we don't want to bankroll them. We want to ask for a bankroll. Oof. Yeah, we are already going into debt. You know, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we are gonna
Unlocked.
we are gonna stop doing laissez-faire. We are not ready for that. We're gonna delete the construction sector. Get back to 10. Oh, hello there, Jovia Manuel. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, thanks. I'll ask the host here to add you to the Discord. I'm actually joined in on somebody else's run here for today. But yeah, getting rid of that construction sector has now put us into the green. We need to get taxes down because our economy is going to really suffer from that. But at least we can get these gold mines going. The other thing is this has turned off private construction, which I'm okay with at the moment. So we get these 4 gold mines done. It's going to give us
Go ahead. I'm gonna build more food.
interesting, it's not giving me... Oh yeah, that's right. That's going to just stay there. Oh, you know, one thing I did not think of when I hit bankruptcy. You know, one thing I did not think of when I hit bankruptcy, I always forget about this, that you're forced privatization, and Argentina and Brazil have construction rights in my country. So they're going to buy up everything I build for the next 10 years. Interesting. All right. Antonio Sotomayor, leader of the landowners, has been loudly accusing the Liberal Party of misrule, given the country's low standard of living, claiming that only the Conservative Party has the willpower to set things right.
Oh, surprise, surprise! The Imperial Rule Party is the most powerful party with the shoguns and the Buddhist monks. But there's a Reform Party that, with the intelligentsia and the industrialists, that's working together. And they're just 10% behind them. And the Imperial Rule Party has almost negative 50% momentum, so I think my government's about to be reformed.
That's nice. All right. We want to get on proportional taxation. The only one who supports it are the trade unions, but they're still marginalized. So that's probably going to be a no-go. Ooh, we have a lot of institutions. It's not costing us any money at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright. Well, while we have them in government, maybe we can change our voting laws here. Oh, never mind. The Conservative Party just won. Okay. So that wasn't gonna work. No, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Why can't I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought it didn't change for some reason. Alright, our new president gives us prestige, gives us extra bureaucracy, political strength of bureaucrats, influence, political strength of academics. But the government loses 10 legitimacy with him.
Nice. The Constitutional Reform Party has made a move, so I think the intelligentsia and the industrialists might be able to take control of the Japanese government.
Ooh. Nice. Finally gonna get out of isolationism.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Alright. Yeah, so our budget's bouncing back and forth. What we need... We're gonna delete these units because we're not attacking anybody anyway. We can't. Same with this guy. Oh, well, they don't have any ships. We can keep that there. Oh, what are we subsidizing? Oh, that railroad. That pesky, pesky railroad. Is it a problem that the president is an opium addict? I think generally, yeah. But let's see with the actual, I guess, yeah, I forgot to look at that one. No, it's a benefit to our opium plantations. I don't think we have any opium here, but it does give him a hit to his popularity, though. Yeah, do we have opium? We do not. So, we don't get a benefit to it. Alright. Ooh, the reactionary movement's getting pissed. Oh yeah, you know, I didn't take a look at what decrees had already been set up. So we want to get rid of... We need the authority. Yeah, greener grass campaigns, we're not ready for that. And the AI on this one was...
Here, can this place use our farms?
Not good.
No.
So let's suppress the reactionary movement.
This place can use wheat farms though.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So we only have the 5 construction points. Because why? We should have 10. Oh. Oh, that's right. Alright, we need to... Okay, so first off, Argentina. We're going to get rid of foreign investment rights. I actually want them to finish this cotton plantation, and then, so in 10 weeks, we're going to get rid of that. Yeah, that's true. I can... Yeah, that's actually a great point. We should add some more consumption taxes while we can. Ooh. Well, yeah, wine. Yeah, and we'll keep the last 100 because that's not really worth it. We might actually bolster something. Well, yeah, no. Didn't do much, but we're currently 6K in debt again. So as long as we're staying in the green, I'm good for that. This is kind of going to be a slow crawl back to viability. I probably should not have chosen Chile in this multiplayer game, but it presents itself with an interesting challenge. I don't usually take on is starting off so far in the hole, try to build yourself out of it. Alright, so let's see what we have built in the capital here. Now, we seem to be having major employment problems. Why is that? Like, where is everybody employed? The port, the vineyards, the university. You know, oh,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, we are not in a place to have universities right now. We have no money. Do we have any more of them? No. We also don't need... What are we Whoa. Yeah, we are trading.
Japan's gonna go from a peasant levies to a national militia soon.
Oh,
we're
nice.
slowly becoming a modern country now.
Yeah, national militia. Which one is that one again? Yeah, national militia. That is a good one. Now that you mention it, I'm kind of thinking I should.
So I'm gonna
switch to
cancel
that.
it because I got like a task to pass migration controls now. As soon as I try pass one law, another, they're like, let's pass this law instead.
I might actually go back to peasant levies because you get that negative 10% military goods cost. Might help me lower the cost of that stuff. Alright, so the ports. So we're going to lower the amount that we're trading. So what are we importing? We're importing a lot. The exports, we don't need to be exporting coal. We don't need to be exporting wood. Thought we were in the hole for wood. Alright, so now we have a lot of it. That's good.
It's even expensive for me to make like one building. Holy cow.
Alright. We're importing fruit. No. No, we are not. We are importing... yes, okay. We're importing that. We don't need it. The small arms we don't need. We're importing tools. Yeah, we do kind of need that. Clippers. Was there any... Yeah. Paper, we probably don't need. Let's see, engines. I guess we kind of needed the paper. Yeah, we kind of need the engines. Fabric. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of these foreign investment rights. Alright, there we go. Now I've got full control of my construction industry. Okay. Wood, we're good on. We don't need to be importing that. Right. Coal. How are we? Okay, we'll keep that one. Groceries. +3. Okay, we kind of need that one. Grain, we're at +8. We can get rid of that. Iron, do we need to be importing iron? No. We have 2 imports of this stuff. Because once, too, we get rid of a lot of these imports, we can probably get rid of a government admin building. Because we're paying quite a bit for that as well. Now, in terms of like tools, can we build up? Yeah. Okay, so like in Santiago, why is this not hiring? Because we can get rid of the trade route. We're only doing crude tools. Alright, yeah, what if we make this easier? Let's see, why does the game say there's an iron shortage when there's no buy orders? Let's take a look here. Yeah, because there's always like a little, there's like a point for, oh yeah, okay, but it's lowering now. Yeah, so that's probably going to go away. But why, yeah, why would they be using, that's why, because the bar, yeah, we'll do standard fences. We don't need that. Any other ones? As our industries have grown more and more crucial to the future of the Chilean nation, so too has the working class. Desperate workers' movements have begun to unite under the cause for socialism. Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's make sure none of those other livestock ranches are using... Yeah, we want standard fences. We don't need to be wasting our iron on that.
Oh, the North German Federation has formed.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, and they took your beloved Sweden.
They are now they're the biggest military in the world with a top 10 navy.
Whoa.
And they have a top 5 GDP and a top 10 population. So, yep. Oh, now they're the German Empire now.
Really? Oh my god.
Yep.
I feel like so many times... Oh wait, no, they don't have your... I was looking at markets. That's why I thought, oh, they have Sweden. No, they don't.
Yeah, they're just part of the market.
Yeah. Do you know, I feel like so many times I play this game, Germany never forms. So I feel like that's kind of rare, at least for me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's the opposite for me. It seems like it forms every time I play.
Interesting.
Here's Germany.
That is kind of what it feels like, especially if you're Austria. Alright, so we actually have no use for iron at the moment, which we're going to change that. But let's just kind of reset our market here. Okay, so we need these because we need the railroads. The groceries... God, we got a lot of fish. Well, actually, yeah, we got a lot of fish. So do we have... And let's use canned fish. Baking powder. You know, it seems like every building isn't hiring. Why is that? Let's see what happens here on August 7th. Yeah, well, we'll come back to it. We got some time before August 7th. Alright, well, this seems like a good... This seems good for now. So we got a lot of convoys, which is usually nice, but let's get rid of one of the ports. So now we're moving up. Now we can start lowering our tax rate to a decent amount. Now... Oh yeah, that's right, the government admin. So... Oh, we only have one. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so are we losing taxes somewhere? Yeah, Los Rios and Santiago. No, we are not giving you foreign investment rights. You're going to buy up every building we make. Alright. So now we got to get through these gold mines because these are going to give us some money. We also, okay, yeah, and we got to lower all these PMs. We need to reset things because we don't have that stuff. Although we should have the railroad. Yeah, I don't want the input shortage though, so just use the tools because we need the minting from this. I wonder, okay, we're gonna go to the buildings and reset all like production methods. There should be a button for that. I forget where it is. Oops, why are we so far out? Well, I said I wanted a challenge. I certainly gave myself one here. Right. So we have these now. Sugar shortage. Sugar and... Okay, so what's going on our wheat farms? Nobody's hired. Pan-nationalism. Oh. We aren't researching anything. Alright. Steam donkey might be a good one. We can save labor. Yeah, let's do steam donkey. Let's do reinforced concrete, improved fertilizer, and then dynamite. And then we'll go to this. Oh, and the threshing machines, actually. This is also a labor-saving one. So, let's redo this. I want to do the labor-saving PMs first. Because we have a major labor problem. Then... we'll go reinforced concrete and then dynamite. Where are we with military here? Oh. I mean, that's interesting. The AI was really, really researching up a storm while the country imploded. The coal mines and gold mines are using explosives. I don't think we have a building for it yet, though, right? Yeah, we don't even have a building for it, so...
Oh, whoa! I just realized I can update the production of rice to reduce its fruit and increase the grain. Ayo.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, especially on rice, since you get that like double grain output. All right. So we're gonna go to basic PMs here. Oh yeah, the coal
Fruits,
mines.
46.
Let's get rid of that. Okay, yeah, we might go to the
Oh,
condensing.
but I do need some rice stain for sugar.
Hmm.
That's why I have that.
Okay. And now our iron mines. See, I think part of the problem here, yeah, is all these PMs. The whole economy is just like imploding in on itself.
Oh, a mining
You
accident.
did get a ton of authority.
I'm assuming
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
help out the rural folk. Yeah.
Though it may not help much when production consumption is so low. Having only played nations that start strong, it's interesting. Yeah. No, it'll definitely help much because because what I want to start doing is we can use the decrees of encourage the resource industry or the agricultural industry. And so the resource industry, let's do that on Santiago for now. Who's using paper? The Arts Academy. With socialist ideas sweeping across Chile, the Albano government has determined
Nice.
that
Got the
drastic
new law
concessions
passed.
to arrest its progress must be considered. There's sufficient momentum for a rapid policy change. We enable the wage subsidies. Ooh, we don't have the money for that. We enable regulatory bodies. We could do that because we do have the bureaucracy. The trade unions will be much more likely. Nice. Yeah, we can do that. Regulatory. Let's see. To see certain things I have taken for granted. To work be limited. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's why I do love playing as smaller nations, because you really start from the bottom and see where you can go. Oh, right. How come? Oh, we have sugar plantations. I think. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the registry. And we are going to get rid of all labor-saving PMs. And just start fresh. And let everything build up. And then slowly start adding in some. Because I think we're running into some problems here where nothing can hire because nothing is working. This isn't ideal, but it will start everything fresh. And this is usually the first PM I usually do with these harvesting tools. Now, Santiago, why are you not hiring? We need food. Although, yeah, where are we getting the food from? Oh, the substance farms. Substance pastures. Substance pastures from where? We have no peasants anywhere. An event organized by the anarchist movement transformed into a brawl as opponents of the movement infiltrated the crowd. When the police arrived, no participant was willing to give a consistent statement. The anarchist movement. Look at this, all of my interest groups are pissed. Alright. Oh yeah, Patagonia. Patagonia has a lot. So let's start building some stuff up in Patagonia and start sparking something that we might call an economy. So what do we have here? Oh, interesting. Why? Okay, because there's no market there for it. Don't they have... They have a government admin here. So start using the paper. Do they have... No, they don't have lead. But they have sulfur. They have sulfur. We can start making some fertilizer plants. But that's not exactly what we need. Well, no. Sulfur and fertilizer. Yes. We're going to make this and the explosives. We're going to add 3 of those to give us some cotton. But no logging. Okay, we really need the logging camps to start working for us. And the sugar plantations. Patagonian students sometimes use their native language in Chilean schools. Some have called for teachers to penalize the use of these languages. Yeah, we got some radicals. We'll have increased assimilation. Let's do that. The recently translated works of Leonard Jan have become popular with the socialist movement. Hey, bring them on. Come on, socialist movement. Alright, logging. So, logging in Santiago. Start your hiring. A man employed by a powerful member of the Chilean-Brazilian League is delivering lectures and pamphlets.
I'm at the point where I think
targeted.
I'm done, like, building for my economy, so I'm building up my construction industry, and then I'm just gonna let the private industry go wild.
Nice. Yeah, I realized in mine, I'm basically doing like a hard reset on everything. I had all these like PMs selected, which was causing the building to have shortage inputs, and then nobody is hiring. So I just had to like go through and start everything from scratch. But now I actually have like a reserve of cash built up here, and my taxes are lowered, so so
That's good.
There's that. Alright, so our biggest problem right now is hiring. So one by one, we're going to start to figure out why clerks in the urban center aren't willing to work. Let's see what our... So, Chilean. Oh, wait, no, but it is the vast majority of people. Okay.
Do I
So,
have insufficient construction resources now? Definitely need more. Get some more iron going.
trash talking the AI.
Yeah.
All right, state religion. Now, that actually might help us for people in Patagonia. Yeah, the vast majority of them are Catholic. So even though they'll have low acceptance from
Oh
their
yeah. I'm also like
culture.
maxed out my iron production too. Like I got the whole level 3 condensing engine pump running for all my iron mines.
Oh, very nice. How's Persia doing over there? Looking good. Whoa, Japan ranked 13th. You're up there.
I know. I've been growing. Japan starts pretty small too. They start like as a 50 something, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that's why like Japan is such a fun run to do, because you have so much and so far you need to go.
My my standard of living is so crappy, but my GDP is just so high. Well, if I can get like life to be better here, that's all I need to get going.
Yeah. Yeah, the one nice little springboard I gave myself was a decent standard of living. I'm at 10.8 because basically when I finally accepted I was going into bankruptcy, I just lowered the taxes all the way down and let everybody live large as the country burned. All right, so we're hiring here. Why are we not hiring?
Oh, welcome back. I have doubled my construction capacity.
Really? Double?
Y yeah. Yeah, my economy is growing now. The only thing that sucks is my standard of living's low. That's the only thing that's trash.
Okay. Is it because of food or something?
I think it's the food, yeah. I had some floods come through.
All right, apologies for
Food for the
for texting on
man.
stream.
What kind of
My
man?
daughter's at a play date.
I mean, I got
Do have
food
to answer
security
that one,
up the
which is what
yingy.
allowed me to
It's
play
just,
this today.
I make them pay taxes on everything. They pay taxes on furniture. They have to pay taxes on their clothes. If they want groceries, they have to pay taxes on that.
Okay. Alright.
You're like, read my lips. Taxes on everything.
Yeah, consumption taxes. Yes, you're gonna pay taxes at the poll. You're gonna pay tax when you get paid, and you're gonna pay a tax when you buy stuff. That's America. I mean Japan, baby.
Or water you drink.
Just yeah, you gotta support. You gotta support our wars.
Do you have taxes on transportation?
Not yet, but I probably could.
Not yet, okay.
Oof. Yeah, this.
At least I don't put a tax on grain yet.
Yeah, I find that's like when people start to riot in the game, when you start taxing the grain.
Might just take away the tax on groceries. Maybe that should help.
this is an interesting one. We're hiring, but we're not holding on to it. All right, so let's create more of a need for the wood here, slowly but surely. So, okay, there's a high need for tools. Why are you guys not hiring? Okay, actually, yeah, so I forgot. And this is usually something I do in the beginning of the game. I keep trying to remind myself, I basically have to play this like game start, even though we're in 1891. So social mobility, increase some qualifications for people here. And we could really use it there. Yeah, we'll stop encouraging the resource industry. Okay. So let's get some qualifications going. Hopefully February 4th comes around. It'll fix that up. Alright. And while we do that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Since I'm not the host of this multiplayer game, I can't pause it, so I'll be right back.
Can't believe I got some. Oh, okay. My current leader has tax waste. Okay. Can't wait till he dies. How old is he? He's 51. He probably has another 20 good years in him. So does the heir. Gosh darn it. And the AI's gonna build some iron. That's good. Finally, standard of living's going back up a little bit.
All right, back to business. Let's see what happened here. All right, I see we didn't start hiring. Shift work, okay. All right, so Santiago.
Germans are at war with the Russians.
Oh, that's a
shit,
big
Santiago.
war.
That's a nice
Which war is going on?
one. Germans
Oops.
was in the battles.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, the Germans are helping. Like they're not the leaders of the like the initiators of the war, but they're on both sides of the war.
Yeah. It looks like they lost a
Yep.
big chunk of land to Austria. Bohemia. I feel like last time I looked they had that.
Oh yeah, I think they did. I think they did lose Bohemia.
Alright, alright.
That's a big war though. Between Russia and the German Empire.
Okay, so look, wood.
So
is going
expensive too. And so many people are dying in the war and getting wounded. This war's just a devastation to the European front.
Yeah, we're not getting rid of trade agreements right now. Although, who's in this? I see.
Yeah, if the Germans are smaller, but they have the bigger military, they should win.
Yeah, it isn't in our interest to do that. We are not going to do that.
Well, actually, no, never mind.
Organizers
The
affiliated with
German
the
Empire has a
Socialist
way
movement.
bigger professional army. The Russians have a way bigger conscriptable army.
It doesn't matter.
The conscripts against professionals, it doesn't?
I think Germans will win the war because of the quality and the professionalism. I think they will win.
Yeah, their
It's
armies,
more about quality than quantity.
yeah, yeah, they're definitely got professional battalions for sure compared to Russia. I'll give them that.
Yeah, because when you have like the professional standing army, they end up getting all that like veterancy bonuses, where the conscripts don't have any of that. Okay.
The war's so far 500, 700, about 1.1 million dead or wounded from the war. That's big.
Wow. This is like a World War One in 1891.
Yeah, this is like a little World War One, dude. I guess it's just two big empires at war. They're just helping some proxy allies. Pretty much
Yeah.
the Baltic governance had a revolt. The empire is helping the revolutionaries, and the Russians is trying to beat the revolutionaries. Yo, sis, Frost Q, how you doing? Uh,
Let's see.
Man,
It has been revealed
Frost
that
Q, it's good to see you again. Just doing
Abdon
some
Mineta of the
Victoria
Catholic
3.
Church has been having a secret
There's
affair.
a big war going on here. If you just came in here,
Yeah, let's get him to step down.
we got almost 5, 7, 9.
After a
Let's just
chance
call it 1
meeting in a
million
cafe and a
even
thoughtful
dead or wounded
conversation,
from a war here.
Elogio
That's cost over
Zorrilla
about
has recommended that Albert
16 million.
Gedenbian, currently residing in Chile, be
Oh,
granted
the war's over. So what happened?
corporatist. Yeah,
The
we can
Baltic
take that guy.
governance is now free of Russia.
Oh, look at
Wow,
oh,
that was
yeah, the Baltic.
millions dead and tens of millions in expenses just to free
The United Baltic
3 different
Provinces.
states. 4 states, yeah. Did it really hurt Russia? Like, are the Baltics are decent, right? Yeah, they got some stuff.
Let's take a look.
Just
Well, Kurland
wood.
definitely doesn't.
Just wood and fishing. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like they really hurt Russia that much.
Yeah, they
All they
didn't
really
lose much.
did. All that really did was take Russia out of the Baltic Sea. I'll give them that. That is kind of a big deal. Well, they still have access through Finland. So. Well, if Russia
yeah,
does
let's
lose
get out of
access
the
to the Baltic
anti-British
Sea,
league.
that means their navy is literally stuck with using the Black Sea, which is kind of like what they do anyways.
Yeah,
Ready.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they only have that one, yeah, they have that one sea node in the Baltic Sea, but like you said, Finland gives them that. And, oh, and also, Ingria.
But they don't control Finland though. That's the thing. I guess they don't control those parts though.
Yeah. Yeah, but they still, I didn't realize this, their capital state, yeah, Ingria over here, gets them to the sea. So they still have that Baltic Sea node. That little sliver.
Where's that at?
So, like,
Oh, Kovono. Yeah. Oh, Kovno. Yeah, I
N-
see it.
no, that the state of Ingria, where St. Petersburg is, it's like right between those Baltic states and Finland. They get that little state there. Oh yeah, you're right though. East Karelia is also on the sea there. Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah,
just Ingria.
Kovno. Kovno.
Yeah.
So it's like south of the Baltics. It has access to the Baltic Sea.
Oh, I see where you're pointing at now. Yeah, yeah, that one too. So kind of have two access points there.
Oh yeah, and I see what you mean by Saint Petersburg also.
Yeah.
But it does kind of like now the Baltics can like they don't have the power to build a navy in the Baltics though. So
Yeah.
that does help them, hurt them there. That's about it. That's the only reason why the Baltics are good is you can build up a navy there.
Yeah. Alright, so now it is time to start thinking about why are we not getting any iron mines in Santiago? Because they are needed. It's like nothing can hire here. What's the acceptance of it? Everybody's at full acceptance. All the laborers are. Alright, I can tell you one thing we're going to do. We don't need a vineyard, right? Oh. Actually, we do need a vineyard. Unbelievables. It's like every building I look at has nobody hired.
Changing review of tax law minus 100,000. No.
Urban center, the manor houses, the gold mines, the railway. Oh. And they can't hire who? Okay, well let's see what happens on November 18th here. They hired 50 people. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we need to make more of a market for it. So let's go to iron wrought tools. Let's
United Baltic liberate. Borders are terrible.
All right, this will make a big
I do the
order.
United Baltic provinces. That is a pretty cool spot though. At least they're free. They're free. Russia's just a little bit weaker now.
That'd be a cool small country to play there. You got the sea. You don't have a lot of resources though. Actually, yeah, no, that would be a tough one. I just realized you don't have iron.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no iron, no coal, no
Yeah.
sulfur.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
I amend what I said. That would be a very tough play right there.
Can't believe Denmark is still on its own. Crazy. I guess they got the protect. Oh yeah, they're America's protectorate.
Oh.
Denmark's is European Europe's Libya.
Okay. So here we go. Let's see this.
German Empire though, that's a one mighty empire though. They got they're cooking ammunition too. Holy crap.
So that's who we're going to be importing from.
Import our military goods from them, of course.
All right.
Brazil. More like Brazil.
All right, now we are at a point where, so now we can create a market for this stuff with a construction sector. So we're going to finish that gold mine. And then we're going to build 2 construction sectors, because that'll get us up to 20 construction points. And the private construction sector can get to work, and we'll still keep our 10. Actually, let's just do it now, because this way the buildings will all start to have demand. In a gesture of solidarity with the Conservative Party, Albert Gendebien has encouraged his supporters to vote for it in the ongoing election. Man, yeah, Conservative Party is going to be a tough thing to crack here.
That's crazy. It's so wild in this world. The United States is cut off from the Pacific Ocean.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
So
you're
they can only work like with the Atlantic Ocean countries, really.
yeah. Yeah, you're right at the beginning. I should have taken Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico would have been a really you got access to Atlantic and in Pacific as Mexico.
Yeah. Unless somebody builds the Panama Canal there.
I was about to say, you're like a land-based Panama Canal where you can go both ways.
Yeah, yeah, I got both.
In trade, you can import from the Atlantic side, then export towards the Pacific side.
Yeah. I have the location to do it, but still trying to get to the infrastructure to do it. I'm now building construction sectors, though, so that's a positive. Party-affiliated newspapers have been proliferating during this election season. Publications associated with the Conservative Party have been particularly effective in spreading the party line. Yeah, I don't want more momentum to the Conservative Party, so we'll take the paper mills building throughput.
Transportation becoming cheap, I guess.
So why?
More like profitable.
With the sugar plantations. May 12th. Let's see what happens here. Alright. I think we need to start thinking about something like propertied women, but we're not going to get to that. We need some labor stuff. So let's think about... Yeah, because we have no workers. Traction is low. Okay. So if we can get the railway going, we can actually start getting some labor-saving PMs. I might have been a little overzealous in getting our reserves up. We didn't need to quite do it that far. We can get rid of some of these taxes. Oh, we got a new president. Conservative Party. Can we actually put the Liberal Party in? Oof.
Why is
No.
my market? Why am I building so many tools?
So petite
I
bourgeoisie,
don't know why,
kidney
but
stones.
okay, let's build tools, I guess.
So we get added authority. That's not bad. But not much else. All right. So yes, here we go. Start creating... Oh, no. And I want iron frame buildings. Create the need in Santiago. Now we should start to see this hiring. All right. So clerks in the urban center aren't willing to work for that wage. So what do we have going on in the urban center? Why are wages so nice here? How can we get the wages up? Well, there's always...
Yeah, he has a point.
Hey, human rights, awesome. We could try to move to multiculturalism.
It's just crazy, dude. Japan, like, living here sucks, sadly. Don't know. I'm trying to improve it, dude.
That should get added to that Reddit feed, the shit Victorians say. Damn, living here in Japan sucks.
Gotta improve the standard of living here, man.
Yeah. Alright, wage subsidies. Well, we can afford another institution. We have the bureaucracy for it. I think we'll do this. Start helping wages go up. Because that seems to be one of the issues here. Because there's no reason why this shouldn't hire, or why they would have such low wages. Yeah. With their current employment. And we don't have anybody on substance farms here anymore. Now we can go back to Patagonia. Um, oop. If you subsidize the building, does it affect wages or does it just affect the construction? No, I could subsidize it. This is true. I've been trying to avoid it somewhat because, but you're right. I could subsidize it, and that basically brings the wages in line with like the base wage everywhere else. Considering iron is such a base necessity, this might do it for us. The problem is with subsidizing it. So I have to make sure that I create such a need that the wage will at least stay level. Otherwise, you run into that issue of it has to stay subsidized all the time. Like I notice whenever you first start using engines and you have steel, you build like your first steel mill and then your first engine motor industry, their employment just kind of yo-yos up and down, and so you have to start subsidizing it just to keep it going, and it takes a while to get to a point where it'll stay employed after you take the subsidy away. But that might be where we're at right now with some of the base stuff here. Landowners and rural folk are split over the semantics of a clause regarding wage subsidies. Albert Gendebian has published articles designed to drag the public into this bickering. Getting the landowners on our side might be helpful to get off of... Oh, not that. To get off of noble privileges because we're losing tax income. The rural folk... I hate this... yeah, I hate old ways, but tech spread is not our biggest problem right now. Alright, so once we get the iron up and running... and actually, so let's subsidize the railway. Because we can start saving labor on stuff by using that. And let's build... What we really could use is a steel mill and then a motor industry. I'm tempted. Who's pissed right now? The reactionary movement. Oh god, these guys are always so annoying. Yeah, but we have no military. You know, I've never actually been in a situation before where I have no military in my country. So these revolts, what does it really matter? I suppose I could... Oh yeah, I could just get conscripts. Albert Gendebian's attendance at a bourgeois fundraising banquet in Santiago has led to an uptick in funds. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's create an army. In La Plata, let's give them a general.
Nice. Let's go ahead and pass dedicated police force. I can finally get that passed. Once I pass that, I can reduce the power of the landowners quite a bit.
Did you get rid of the isolation?
I can't yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I gotta make some moves to get there.
Yeah, after like 5 sessions, I'm looking forward to make some trading agreements with you. You know.
Ooh, I can
And just
conscripts
other players.
in Santiago.
I know, right? Like
What if
I of all
we
the
do some
countries I picked
enlistment
first, I picked an
efforts?
ISO country.
Yeah, so so far it's been like a single player for me.
Same too. Like I haven't been able to do anything.
All right, we got these two. Yeah, that's kind of been where I'm at too. I mean, a lot of moves I'm making, but it's all kind of little claws in the dirt to get out of the hole here.
Slowly increasing the standard of living though.
Dissidents in Los Rios have announced plans for a major march around government offices in the near future. While they profess peaceful intentions and claim everyone will be unarmed, the march itself will obviously serve as a rallying
Well,
point for
first
those
I might
unhappy
pick a
with the
country
government.
that's not an ISO country next time. Because I didn't realize Japan was so ISO, and it's so hard to get it changed too.
Yeah, that's what I've heard about most like Japan runs, is that the shogunate have such a vice grip on the country, and so you spend a long time trying to get them like depowered.
And I got a big one coming in soon, the dedicated police force law.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So that'll get rid of the landowners' national police force, and hopefully that'll get me closer to be a regular run. Honestly, if I'm next campaign 2, I might pick Spain.
Yeah, I was thinking about Spain. I don't know why I didn't pick them at the beginning, because today I was like thinking about who else going to take. I was thinking about Spain because they're always a nice country to take because they have so much potential, and yet they start off with so much room to work on.
Yeah, otherwise I might pick like America. Like the main reason I picked Japan this run was because of the population. I was like, wow, so much people to work with. I won't have to worry about like running out of like construction to do.
Yeah, you got tons of people, and you basically have all the resources you need within your country.
Yeah, so that's why I picked it. I didn't realize it. I'm just gonna deal with all these laws here. I'm probably gonna do America next. Definitely a country that's more like first world next time.
Yeah. Did he smash his head into the cell wall? Was he tortured to
I
death?
might do 2 Sicilies. I don't know.
The official story is that the
Austria or
Catholic Church
Prussia.
affiliated revolutionary died from cholera.
I'm definitely picking a big country though, so I know I will survive. Like I'll probably pick Prussia, Austria, France, to be honest,
I think we'll take this one.
or maybe America.
So here's a mistake I made. I always kind of make this mistake. So I added our conscripts, not realizing we're on skirmish infantry.
Nice.
Which is going to be
Standard of living is
tough,
going up.
because we're going to need ammunition and
That's what I
small
like to
arms,
see.
which we don't have. But you can't, when there's a revolution brewing, you can't delete units, which means you can't take these units out of there. I should have thought of that. This is the one aspect of the game I always forget about. So it might be worth it to just build some irregular infantry, since they don't have anybody. Because then we don't need any small arms. So I might build 2 units in Santiago. Build them now. And then build these, and then I just won't
That's another 300.
activate the
consumption
conscripts.
tax. Finally, I got all the. So you know how like the minus 300 consumption taxes are also kind of like bad to use because it's like a common good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm no longer using them. All my consumption taxes are either negative 100s or negative 200s.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so all my consumption taxes is transportation, services, tobacco. Probably the most elegant, fine item I'm taxing is tea,
Okay.
which I don't think the common person uses that much tea.
Yeah, that's usually a safe one to do, because it's like, it's not going to cause too much radicalism.
Yeah, and I do. I got so many radicals in Japan now. People are just getting sick of it. Like, economy's so good. Why is it? Why is our standard of living so low?
Don't ask questions.
Yep.
Get back
Now,
in the mine.
yes.
Let's see. The powerful clout that the petite bourgeoisie hold has become a menacing presence over our government.
And as I also the nice thing is as I reduce consumption taxes, that'll increase their spending because that gives them more money to spend on goods.
Yeah, nice.
It's just a good positive feedback loop to get going.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? So we get an extra journal entry here. Let's lead to events about diminishing the petite bourgeoisie's power, which they have a lot of. Yeah, let's do it. Securing the power.
I forgot I was even subsidizing the like some stuff that I was like, man, why am I subsidizing that? I turned it off, so I got so much cash flow back. Really shifted my economy a little bit, but now it's shooting up. Boop, 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 boop.
Nice,
Now my
nice.
economy's growing, popping.
Oh,
GDP per capita is rising for my nation too. That's huge.
how's your cash flow?
Plus 1,067, and my consumption taxes are much lower. Making people happy.
Alright, we're getting some journal entries like crazy here. We have hired
We got a paper
unscrupulous
mill being
journalists
built.
to write damning
Nice.
articles about the petite bourgeoisie, harming their reputation. Well, you don't want to take any government expenses at the moment.
And the nice thing is now, like, I got max authority. I can start changing laws like super fast in Japan now.
Armed workers affiliated with the intelligentsia's progressive factions have volunteered to assist government forces in countering reactionary forces that would threaten Chile. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to give Los Rios extra offense and defense. Ooh. But this will bring the revolution up by 10%, although they don't have any soldiers there.
So guys, I'm gonna be taking a break next week. So like next week is gonna be an off week for me for the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's good with me, because I can't do next week either.
So and also since I'm like playing like an ISO country, do you want to start like a new run, or do you want to keep this going, Sina, after next week? Yeah, we could do a reset, especially since we got Ham in here now.
Yeah.
Would you be good with if we do like a reset on? Let me see here. Being 2 weeks out. So like we'll be off next week, and then we'll come back on the 6th and do a reset. Do campaign number 2.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay, that works out.
Pick Iran, I will again pick Iran, Persia,
And I will pick a country that's I might pick America or Spain. And like in our Victory 3 chat, we can like track what we want to. So
Yeah, that sounds good. As much as I'm liking the challenge here of crawling Chile out of the hole, I don't know if I want to keep doing it next time.
yeah, and that's what I'm feeling for you too.
Okay, so they do have some soldiers, so we are gonna raise conscripts.
6.
And if we're gonna go in the hole for small arms, why don't we upgrade these guys to that?
There we go. But yeah, you can take Russia, Frost Cube for sure. Yeah, if you want to beat Russia when we play next on the 6th, for sure. Yeah, you can join in and take Russia.
By intimidating the members of the politically unaligned,
Yeah,
we can
let me
make actively
go
supporting
ahead and
them much less
re-sign. Let me
appealing
go ahead and
prospect.
sign characters now.
Our efforts to undermine the tea bourgeoisie's reputation have been extremely successful, but their influence now weakened. It is time for us to attend to more important matters. Maybe the authority or the legitimacy. We might need the legitimacy. Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that. Righteous government.
So I got it set up where I got Sis Frost Q, you're gonna be Russia, Sina is Persia, I'm blank and him cuts your blank.
I'm not happy.
Why?
I don't know. Just joking.
Oh, okay, okay. I just want to. I always want to make sure everyone's good to go. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, it's Frost Q. Frost. So someone in my chat's gonna join us then. So we might have 4 people.
Oh, nice.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, and they'll be Russia.
Okay.
If they're picking Russia, I might pick if you're picking Persia, I might pick like Austria. Or something.
Yeah, what if we all just rushed Europe?
Yeah, like we all like Prussia, Austria, and Persia against Russia.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible to do it to get that coordination. Like I'm trash at the game, so I can't figure it out. The only reason it's kind of fair is like Russia's 5 times bigger than everybody. That's it. Just attack from Middle Asia? Yeah, man. Hey, and like if you want to like play that way, go ahead. We can work together where, hey, if your diplomacy is to conquer Asia and peace with me, I'm good with that. And I'm also on the tidbit where people in multiplayer, they gotta be able to defend your own plot of land. If you can't, if you don't know how to defend your spot, that's on you. I do that for my Stellaris multiplayer too, where if I get killed, that's on me most of the time. One time I got mad at the person, and that was because we were literally role playing that we were kicking this army like empire together. Like he's the one that initiated the war, but then he like betrayed me and helped them at the end. It took me out. I was like, come on, man. He's like, all right, you're right. Like that was horrible RP there. I was like, yeah. Like if you were helping them at the start, I would get it, but we were literally working together on a 2-front war, and then all of a sudden you just dumped a bunch of economy into them. It's like, damn.
He did like a WWE style turncoat on
Pulled a
you.
red wedding on me. Yeah, like literally, he's like, go fight them. And he gave them the best technology and weapons man has ever seen, and I couldn't fight back.
Oh man! And so it knocked you out of the game.
I do. Yeah, I do give him props though. He's one of the best Stellaris players I've played with.
Oh, nice.
Please just don't attack Persia. Yes. At least be friendly. Hey man, and that's the way. Like if people are friendly, that's a good brand value to have in these campaigns. If you're friendly, people will treat you as a friendly. Protectorate. I like the diplomacy is already at play here for the next campaign.
Oh my god. So I'm in there's a revolt here, and I only have my home state.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be good, but they pulled out a couple soldiers on me, so right before it went to war, I switched sides. but now, but now my other side
Oh
somehow
no.
pulled together some soldiers. I'm like, whoa, this is now like a
Yeah,
really
the
close
Chilean
battle.
revolt's big. They also took your big state too with you with it. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this runs over for you before you even started.
Yeah. Well, I'm the Chilean reactionary revolt right now.
Oh, you're the reactionaries? Okay.
Because right at the
I
last
didn't
second,
realize
I switched because I was like, oh my god, they actually have all the soldiers. I'm going to lose. But now,
that.
if you look, Chile, like, they have like, oh, okay, no, it's good now. They had equal manpower to me for a moment there. So I was like, I'm cooked. But now, no, now I'm pushing them into the ground. I did a little cheat there.
Hey, if it's part of the game, it's part of the game.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot of my radicals are the the rural focus. It seems like, damn. Police brutality. You cannot tolerate this
Alright.
force is warranted.
Alright, there we go. I crushed them. Alright, so...
Yeah, for the first run, Cena, I really picked Japan just because I thought it would be like the safest country to pick to grow big and not worry about like growth stalling. I didn't realize it was such a ISO country and it was so hard to change it over. My bad with that.
Being peaceful, you were right, because that invasion from US that came out of blue, I mean, I didn't expect it. It was not a historical thing, and also logical. I don't know why they attacked it. But about being peaceful, you were right, but the isolation, yeah.
Well, America attacking Japan around this time is historical. I think it might be part of the programming actually to do that.
Is it historical?
Yeah. Yep. America did tell Japan to open up its borders for trade with America, with big guns.
Huh.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
No, hey man, no one knows everything. It's no, like it's not like a very common piece of history people know about either. But that's why I wasn't like super surprised about America attacking, because if America's attacking Japan, like that's probably like an event invasion, I would say. AI set up to do that. And I was kind of I did anticipate that. That's why I was like was ready to industrialize my military right away. So Frostq is saying, what do I do with Russia to take the Russian states from China and recover the Soviet states of the Union to Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, etc. Okay, so yeah. So it seems like Russia will just go into China and Central Asia, like north of India. Okay. And yeah, Frostq, like I'm fine with you playing all the multiplayers you want. Like, if you want to, it's your reputation that you develop though. So you do you, and I feel like people will be and I feel like the more the merrier. So
Oh, you know, it's interesting. So because I switched over to the Revolt,
I
oh,
might pick a. I'm definitely gonna pick a big country though, like for sure for our second campaign. Like I'm not good enough to do like I'm gonna be the multiplayer nation that is Venezuela and dominate. Nope, I can't do that. The only reason I could use Venezuela is maybe the oil. That's it. France is the best country. I was thinking France. Maybe do France. Yeah. I'm leaning towards maybe doing a European country too, so I can be closer towards Persia in Russia and like all the other people playing.
yeah, I'm thinking I might take a European one too, just to be closer to the action over here. Maybe the
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah,
maybe the Ottomans.
yeah. The Ottomans is a good one because you get that war right away.
Yeah.
So the France starts with the best army, best laws, and lots of flavor for France for their government. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, you know, put me
I'll
down for
pro
the Ottomans. I've never played with the Ottomans before, so that'll be fun to do.
Okay. Ottomans. And I'm gonna leave mine blank, but I'm gonna probably do France or Prussia. Yeah, Frost, I'm excited that you'll be on this multiplayer. Like, hey, I'm excited that we'll get this multiplayer running in a couple weeks. We'll take next week off, let everyone reset, and then the week after we'll get it going. And I'm also thinking, Cena, do you think we should do 20 years instead of 10-year sessions? What do you think?
I think 10-year session is okay because it's taking like 2 hours. But maybe if we want to do the 20 years, we have to speed. I'm not sure about speeding it up like to 40.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it at 10-year sessions. I'm good with 10-year sessions.
Yeah, because Speed 3, I feel like, it's hard to react to things if it's above that.
Yeah. And like if you're single player, it's easier to be like, all right, fast pause. But here, like you gotta give everyone a chance to play and react.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with 10 years. So pretty much like we meet on Sundays, so 4 speed and 40 years a session.
Alright, so... now that we have all these units...
Yeah, so that's pretty much the thing.
We're gonna get rid
We
of
can
them.
either do 20-year sessions, that's 6 hours long a day.
We can keep that one guy,
I don't
though.
think people are able to handle that. So I think the 10-year sessions work out. Why is 3 speed is so slow? Oh, it's 3 speed because there's so many people playing. You gotta give people time to react and think. And like I mean, we could play at 4 speed, but it kind of it feels like more like a rush. Like like we're here to relax.
Yeah,
I'm here to
exactly. We need
chill.
chill.
But like if you want to chill with us, I'm down with that. Feel free to join in and play with us and play like I'm fine with people doing whatever they want in the multiplayer session. Like if you're gonna say you're gonna be friendly and then you go war, like that's fun. It's on me to defend my land. and I'll invite you for the next session too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the start of every session, we have like a 5 minute pause so everyone can get acclimated and ready to go. But then we do 3 times speed. And then I kind of timed it for like 10 years, 20-year sessions and stuff like that. Like I did play solo time myself, and say for example, like an average person when they go to a movie, they go to an event or hang out with a group of people, usually that kind of event time is about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours tops, which is kind of like what I was going for, like the length of a football game, a length of a long movie. And it works out too because like we could do 4 campaigns a year, one campaign of like I'm a game I think of quarters too. So like we literally get to start a new campaign in the next quarter. So quarter two, all the multiplayer you do, it's 4 times speed, even beginner. Yeah, I won't be able to handle the 4 times speed. That's too fast for me.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, I mean, there's a lot in the game. Like 4 times speed, like you don't get to explore every avenue of the game then. Too, like you don't get to like actually like look at the charts or census data, try to figure out like who's pissed off, stuff like that. I would say that since it's my multiplayer session, it's gonna be 3 times speed, 10-year sessions. And you're always invited to hang out with us for that. Always invited to hang out. It's kind of like fantasy football or like any other custom league. Like the commissioner will always have a rule. When we try the first session, 4 times speed. Uh, no, I would say we'll stick with 3 times speed because I literally got 2 other people telling me they want 3 times speed. Um, if it's two, and I think the thing is, with 3 times speed, it gives people time to also like chat and strategize and discuss things too. And it's also the average speed. Like I would consider 3. And also you gotta remember, like the faster the game goes, the harder it is on people's internet too. So and for how big the game is. So like the faster the game is, and you have 4 times speed, everyone has to compute all the changes every day. And as the count of unique stuff goes up, like as more country states gets more people, like you need to provide time to let the computers can talk and stuff. So I think 3 times, like if the standard speed is 3, we'll stick with 3. And if you want, I would say if you want 4 times speed, you can always do a multiplayer session that has 4 times speed. But so far, the president here in our group is 3 times speed, which is fine. It's chillax. Like
All
the
right.
goal is to
So
relax,
people
hang out,
on
meet up,
my stream
talk,
here, I'm going to take a
maybe
quick
talk
bathroom break.
politics
Be
a little
back
bit,
in a
like
couple
talk about
seconds.
like what's
30
going on in
seconds.
Turkey and Serbia. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. 5 times speed is impossible because of paradox. I would say the only game that's like I can do 5 times speed early game is Stellaris. That's because there's literally nothing to do. But Victoria 3 is different because there's you're not you're everyone's expanded already. So like there's no exploration or expansion. It's about exploitation and extermination, which is kind of cool. Which is what I like about Victoria 3. You're in it's the second half of the genre. It's the cool half of the genre too. transportation, and paper.
You know, Stellaris is a game I really want to learn how to play. I've had that game for so long, and I enjoy it, but it's one of the Paradox games I know the least about.
It's really good, and the guy I play with, Bull, he's a really good player. He can beat three people at one time, like three bad players at the same time, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you play on Tuesday nights with me, you can play our like we're in the middle of a campaign, but when we start another one, I can let you know. But the game is on. I guess you already have the game, so it's on sale. But the next time we start another campaign, I'll let you know
Yeah.
if you want to join on the Tuesday Stellaris campaign too.
Yeah. Yeah, Tuesdays are bad for me, but maybe someday
Oh,
when I'm
that's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Maybe I teach, so maybe when the semester's over, I can join in on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, like we might do a campaign during the summer, so you might get something in there.
Yeah.
Eh, And hey, man, that's teaching. Like you gotta teach. Gotta get it in you.
Yeah. Gotta get that money.
Go get that dough.
Speaking of getting
Gotta
that
get
dough,
that gold.
yeah, speaking of getting that gold, the economy is going to crap again. All right. All right, so something I don't usually like to do here. I mean, we are taxing like crazy some basic necessities and having high taxes. So, yeah, our standard of living is taking a hit. But I think I'm at a point here where we really need to get a steel mill and a motor industry so that we can start utilizing the railway labor saving PMs to get stuff hired and get more workers. So we're gonna lean on the populace a little bit here, um,
Do you guys
in order to
ready
get
to
these
call it
built.
game?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you too, Ham. I kind of if only you picked Mexico.
I know that would have been a great one to pick. I didn't mind it though, just for a one-off. The challenge of like getting a country out of the hole is kind of fun.
And it's good to get those reps in, see what happens.
Yeah,
Get used to it.
yeah. But I think my I think my time with Chile is done.
If you guys want to save this, go ahead and take your time and save this before I leave. That way, if you want to try it on your own time, you can finish the game.
Do we need to save it?
No, you don't. I save it every time, but if we're gonna start a new run, like I'm saving it, but if you want to like continue this run solo, you can if you save it. But yeah, I might do France or Prussia. I'm leaning towards one of those two countries, and then we'll actually be able to do stuff together. I'm bad for picking an ISO country that time, Cena. That was like
It was not
I
that
didn't realize what I was getting myself into there.
Yeah, it was not that bad to be honest. But it was
Yeah.
I saw it and I get it,
Yep, and I'm a noob. If I didn't know what I was getting myself into, I was thinking more about like, hey, I want to play this multiplayer game as long as I can with Cena. Japan's all the way out there, no threats, lots of people. There's no way I'll die in the middle of the game.
Actually, now that I'm seeing, Spain is a good option to play with. You can play with Spain.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Spain, France, or Prussia, one of those three.
Yeah, Spain is a great country to play with because it's like you're not like one of the big major powers, so you got a lot of room to grow to have fun with, but you're still a pretty major European power, and you got some like you have subjects like Cuba is still one of your subjects, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Alright, boys. Thank you so much for this game, and see you again.
Yeah, we will take next week off, and I'll see y'all on the 6th. See y'all on April 6th for the campaign number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll see you guys
Bye,
then.
everyone. Yeah.
Hey,
Bye.
and thank you for getting this started, Cena. Thank you for joining, Ham and Frost. Thank you for joining in, and I'm excited to see y'all in a couple weeks. Have a good one.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
too, man. All right, so thank you to everybody that was watching. Callie Spretton, thanks so much for dropping in. It was great chatting with you during this. If you want, give me a follow, and you'll be alerted next time I start one up. Today was a little bit of a different stream than I usually do, since it was a multiplayer one. Mondays in the afternoon and in the evening, and Wednesdays in the evening I do my solo stream, and I'm currently doing one with SwoleJohll. So definitely check that one out tomorrow if you can. Otherwise, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. See you then.